This is the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 31. And Yahushua said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, and that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the Akim that's out there laboring of the hope for elect that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. And pretty much this is a response video from the brother Baman from GMS Mississippi camp. And he did a video with titled he was face to face with Satan, a vivid testimony. And pretty much, brothers have, been going through this same situation through the years, when we get into that sleep, and pretty much the demons try to attack, and this particular instance with the brother, pretty much he called on the name of the Lord, and we also know that pretty much that's what we have to do to pretty much get those demons off of us, man. Stop those demons from pretty much giving us that what is called sleep paralysis, so to speak, where you can't speak, you can't move, you can maybe murmur the Lord's name, and that's what this brother particularly went through. But in this instance, though, he said that Satan was pretty much bold and much bolder this time, and was pretty much a stare down, so to speak, and the reason why I'm doing this video pretty much is the fact is that men that are particularly of the hopeful elect go through this type of situation, and the scriptures talk about, man, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run unto it and are safe, and you got guys like your IUIC, which continually play with the name of the Lord, and blaspheme the name of the Lord, pretty much, and we're going to see that those men don't have that assured foundation, man. Okay, you see, so the scripture speaks about in Luke, it says when that I had prayed for thee. Yahushua was speaking to Simon Peter, and he said, when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren, and Lord willing that his video that he had put up, pretty much it was edifying to a lot of brethren, and pretty much I'm just gonna throw in my spiritual 2 cents in this whole thing. It's because the importance of that name. Okay, you see, because the thing that's been going on this week now is with Nate, and pretty much playing with the name again. You see, okay, and this congregation pretty much is not prepared for that time to come, because they're not pretty much don't have that assured foundation, man. All right. From there, let's go to let me get a scripture real quick. Let's start with. Let's go to Isaiah real quick. Isaiah chapter 20. Salakia. Isaiah chapter 28. Verse 16. Let me put it back in the KJV. I had this in the NIV, I believe. Bear with me real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 28, verse. Let's start here. Let's start at 15. Okay. And this can apply to pretty much people that not calling on that name of the Lord, and pretty much following the congregations that do not call on the name of the Lord. IUIC pretty much being the main camp that does that, and this is pretty much Isaiah 28 verse 15, because we have said we have made a covenant with death, and with hell we are at agreement. When an overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have hid ourselves. and pretty much, this is think it's nothing but a Hebrew Christian plantation church at the end of the day, you know. And this also can apply to these so-called Christians out there as well. They pretty much have made a covenant with death, man. Okay, and what you're making a covenant with death, the pretty much following these false prophets, man, that are not pretty much following the proper doctrine, man. Okay, all right, that's be able to get the understanding, man, to be able to get delivered, man. Okay, you see, and the name is very important, but it says, therefore, thus said the Lord power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. And pretty much, man, we're being tested daily, man. Okay, and we know that the name has power in it, man. And just like the brother from Mississippi, pretty much he already knew exactly what to do. Okay, when Satan came upon him, man. Okay, now these other guys out here, man, they don't even know how to handle a situation like that, man. Which will make me to believe that first and foremost, most of them are not part of the elect, and number two, Satan got a hold of them already, man. Okay, they're already going in the way of Satan, man. You see, okay, but it says, what? He that believeth shall not make haste, man. And when the trials and tribulations come, and the Spirit is going to be put upon us, man, not to make haste, man. Okay, to trust in the names of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, like pursuant to Proverbs 18 and 10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run unto it and are safe, man. You see? Okay? All right, from there, let me get let's go to Psalms real quick. Psalms chapter 33. Start at 18. Behold, the eye of Yahweh is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope is in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waiteth for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. See? Let thy mercy, O Yahweh, be upon us according to as we hope in thee. You see? Okay? And the fear of the Lord has to be upon you, man, to really be able to reverence the Lord in that holy name, man, and not play with it, man. You see? And this is what Nate's doing with his congregation, man. And I keep on always thinking about the time when the apostles always tell the stories about one West, when Nate had the dream about him having the oil, and he lost it, and then he claims that he received it back again. And the apostles pretty much, and the apostles, pretty much are men of mercy, and still are pretty much really rooting for this guy, man. Even though this guy pretty much slanders us, talks all kind of ill manner towards us, man, the apostles still have a hope for this man to pretty much be of the elect. You see, because like I said, they have a history, man, with this man. You see, but I mean, if he does come up out of that, and gets that oil back, man, he was just nothing but a stumbling block, man, to the congregation, man, that he's pretty much heading. You see, okay, he's set up as a stumbling block as we speak, to tell you the truth, but at the end of the day, the men of Great Millstone, okay, we are pretty much have that assured foundation, man. Okay, all right. We basically are 10 toes down for Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And trust in that name. Okay, you see, and this is why big money is thrown at certain camps to pretty much silence that, so to speak, man. Okay, even in the time when Yahweh Shai, even in the time when the apostles was on the scene, going in the book of Acts, okay, when he wanted to deal with Paul, and pretty much, they was beaten and told not to teach in that name. You see, okay, because there's been heavy forces against this ministry, man, from the beginning of time, man. Okay, all right, when the prophets were on the scene, man. You see, okay, so what more now, man? Okay, what more now? Okay, all right, the powers that be on the left hand side know that there's power in the name, man. Okay, and this is why you would have people being compromised, okay, and told one of the conditions is not to speak of the name. You see, okay, all right. From there, let's go to Luke real quick. Luke. Chapter 6. Verse 45. All right, this is Yahushua speaking. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you of whom he is like. He is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation of a rock. And when the floods arose and the stream beat vehemently upon the house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock, and pretty much, man, we're getting built up for in that to be in that time, man. Okay, that flood's pretty much representing trials and tribulations that are pretty much coming, man. The perils of this world, man. We pretty much are walking in the valley of shadow of death, man. Okay, all right, and you got guys that are pretty much are not calling on the names of the Lord, man. Okay, you see, right? But it says, but he that heareth not, he that heareth and doeth not, is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. Okay, because why? It wasn't dug deep. It wasn't dug into foundation, man. Okay, and this is what these guys pretty much are being taught. With these doctrines, man. Okay, where they're not preparing. Nate's not preparing his men for that time. Now he's pretty much speaking about those times to come, though. But is he preparing them for that? He's not preparing them for that, for the way to pretty much be protected in that time, man. Because the names are so important, man. Okay, and he's not teaching them the names, man. He's not teaching them to call upon them names, man. Even if he was telling them behind closed doors, they're out there teaching. Okay, because there was a situation that had happened recently where a woman asked him about the name, and here it is, man. This guy that was out there of an IUIC pretty much went all the way around the world. He did everything else, but pretty much edified a woman on the name, okay? He pretty much dodged the question, man. Okay, you see, and these guys pretty much, man, are straight up followers of this man, and these are the creations of Nate, man. Okay, pretty much twice the child of hell, man, so to speak, man. You see, okay, all right. From there, I'm gonna quote Ecclesiastes chapter 17, verse 10. And the elect shall praise his holy name. You see, all right, okay. But we also know, okay, that is the names that we need to call upon in that time of trouble, man. All right, okay. Great Millstone has it right. Okay, you see, all right, and pretty much, this brother did the video, and he's pretty much strengthening thy brethren, man. Okay, because he gave a testimony, man. Okay, and that pretty much that Satan's demon pretty much was heavy, man. Okay, and he pretty much rebuked it in the name of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and pretty much, man, Lord willing, that it was edifying to any brethren that pretty much, maybe have not as much faith, and hopefully it was a faith booster, man, to know that those are the names that you need to call upon, man. Okay, you see, all right, and pretty much he fled from his face, man. Okay, that demon fled from his face, man. Okay, you see, all right. For pretty much, like the scripture says, man. The Lord has preserved 7,000 men, that had not bend the knee to Baal, man. Okay, because pretty much, man, his purpose is to pretty much take you out of this truth, man. His purpose is to sift you like wheat, man. Okay, you see, his purpose is for you to bow down to him, man. Okay, and without that foundation, man, a lot of these guys that are following the IUIC, man, are gonna bend that knee, man. They don't understand, and they're not even teaching about the MOTB. Okay, that's the ultimate knee bender. Okay, and that's pretty much the end game, and we pretty much know the judgment for receiving the MOTB, man. Okay, you see, these guys are so far gone, though, they don't understand that there's a consequence, man, to even indulge in the ways of Satan, man, in the ways of what this devil has in store, man. Okay, you see, all right, they're not even teaching of the MOTB. So now, obviously, if they're not teaching of the MOTB, they're not teaching of the judgment if you receive the MOTB, man. You see? Okay? So these guys are pretty much, man, the Lord knows them that are his, man, at the end of the day, man. So pretty much I'm going to end it right there. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash, Shalom.